You're watching Thrifty Kaniffy.
Hello everyone and welcome to Thrifty Kaniffy. So now I wanted to take the time to respond to Knife Delights' open tag for show us your Stockmans. Now I have so many Stockmans I had to kind of come up with some sort of way to deliver on this video, and I figured the best way to do that was to show a collection of Stockmans that I haven't shown before, but also a small enough quantity that could be managed in a single video. I just have so many of them that it would have been difficult to show all of them. So what I decided to do is show these small Stockman. Now these are Rough Riders, all three of these. And you have the orange smooth bone and the green smooth bone and this one in rootwood. And they're all the same pattern. Well, close anyway. I'll show you a difference in one of them in a minute. But they're all 2 3/4 inches in length, closed. And they all have the same blade set. They're all rounded bolsters, and these two at the top have a ring on the bolsters. This one down here does not. So that's one difference, but the primary difference is with this one because you have some file work on the back of the springs on this one, and the other two are just your normal standard springs. So you get the propeller shield on this one, nickel silver bolster on either side with the ring, and you can see the green smooth bone. I don't have a lot of green smooth bone, and I kind of find myself buying smaller patterns of knives when they have a really colorful handle like this. I feel like kind of the larger knives aren't as well suited for a real colorful, bright color. Kind of just gets to be a little too much. So I've kind of found myself buying the more colorful knives in the smaller patterns. Not always, of course, but it tends to be the direction I head when I see a pattern that has a bright color. An example would have been that purple swirl small Barlow that I bought. I think I've showed that on the channel before. So yeah, just a good way to have a brighter color and show that off, but just a little less overwhelming when you have it on a smaller pattern like this small Stockman. So let's look at the blades. Get this nice little Turkish clip blade, real narrow. This particular one has the horseshoe tang stamp, and you get the match strike pull on it. And just look at the blade edge. Again, full length there. And that little handle, or excuse me, the little blade measures about 2 inches full length. You get a cutting edge of about 1 3/4 inches, but it's just a nice slender blade. And all three of these are really great for, slipping into a fifth pocket, little Sunday carry, so it won't scare the little ladies away when you whip this thing out. And let's take a look at the secondary blades. You got this little sheep's foot blade on the left side of the back, and it's again got the match strike pull and the tang stamp on this one. There's a blade edge on that. Nothing on the back except my fingerprints. It's kind of a magnet. But you got the 1 1/2 inch blade there, full length, and about a 1 1/4 inch cutting edge. Now these don't have any natural half stops, but just sort of the lazy half stop that you'll get. And then of course the right side, you get this little pin blade instead of a spade blade. Now maybe some people will argue it is supposed to be a spade blade. I don't know, but it looks more like a pin blade to me, so I'm just going to call it a pin blade. And again, you get the horseshoe tang stamp, match strike pull, kind of a lazy half stop there again, and there's your close. So there's the green smooth bone. I'm not really sure why they decided on this particular one to add the file work, but they did. Came out a little later than these other two. You get the propeller shield, which you don't, obviously that's been discontinued a while now. I don't think I have a whole lot of knives with that shield, probably half a dozen or less. I do have a few. And then let's take a closer look at the orange smooth bone one now. Similar bolsters to the green one. You got the ring on either side, your horseshoe shield here, brass pins. They did go with brass pins on this one. Nice smooth transition. You can see the color of that smooth bone is really well done. More caramel colored. It's almost an insult to call it orange, really, because it's so much more than that. And this one just has the brass liners and typical stainless springs. And again, same blade set. Now this one has the older tang stamp with the script Rough Ryder. Red Ryder. Where did that come from? Been looking at the Rough Ryder novelty knife by William, I think. Must have implanted in my brain. But there you have the anvil blade etch. And yeah, that's kind of neat. They don't do that anymore either. Again, no half stop, just a full rotation there. And we'll look at the secondary blades. Same thing. Little tang stamp on that one as well on the right side of the pen blade there. And then on this side you've got the tang stamp too. So yeah, got the script all the way around. Neat little sheep's foot there. And the lazy half stops with good spring. All the spring tensions on all three of these are really good. You don't have any of the floppy blades, which is good. And I just don't carry these as much as I thought I would. And I just haven't really been buying a lot of the small ones because, well, good reason would be like I've got these old timers, right? And there's a lot of different models that I anticipate buying. And there's a lot of them that are similar in size, that 2 3/4 inch. So for now, I'm just kind of backing off of the Rough Ryder ones. Now, this is probably my favorite of the three. This is in root wood. And you don't have any ring on these bolsters, which is really unusual. It almost makes it look even older in design, right? Gives it an even more vintage look. But beautiful, beautiful root wood. And I only wish I had more Rough Ryders with the root wood. Really nice looking handle material. And again, this one's just got the normal springs, brass liners. Anyway, with brass pins on this one as well. Let's go look over the blades. Now this one has a blade etch that says always ready with the horseshoe. And you got that horseshoe tang stamp. All right. Back says 440 stainless on the tang and then China on the blade. So, there's your little clip blade. And again, reverse side, left side, you got the sheep's foot. A little bit of blade rub on that one. And a pen blade. Now these don't have the match strike pull like the others did. Again, the tang stamp. Same. Empty there on that side and that side. So the only one with the tang stamp with this knife is the main blade. But good pull, good snap. Yeah. Really cool little design here. Model number for this is RR258 and then the root wood. And the orange is RR244. And the green smooth bone is RR 975. But there you have it. 3 small Stockman with round bolsters from Rough Ryder. And I hope this was a open tag you enjoyed, Knife Delights. And let me know, guys, if you have any comments or questions down below. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Take care.